Today we're going to do an affordable or amazing alternative to a very popular microneedling system. Lately, I have seen a ton and I've been asked a ton about the Qure microneedling system. This is a system that uses a stamper and it comes with some pre-loaded or pre-mixed serums, and you basically dump the serum into the applicator, which contains a bunch of little 24 karat gold hollow microneedles, and they are all at cosmetic depth. You basically stamp your skin with this little applicator. Now, I did not order the system because I knew by looking at the ingredients and by basically looking over the system that we could do better. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm actually going to demo for you what I consider to be a much better system with something that you probably already own, or I will recommend something that you probably already own, and a very simple little vessel that I picked up for a very affordable price. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I'm going to tell you exactly where to put it in your routine. I'm going to show you the things to use, and we are going to affordable alternative, the Qure microneedling system. Okay, first let's look at that system. I want to take a look at it together. What they say is that you could transform dull skin with micro infusion facial system. A 1 month supply is going to be $99 regular price, and that is 2 micro infusion treatments. And basically what that is 2 times a month. So every other week, you're using one of their microneedling infusion systems. So at regular price, that is about $50 for the serum and the vessel, twice a month. They say that you can go from dull to dewy at home and that it's going to save you hundreds of dollars. So they're saying it's going to save you time and money. It's quick and easy. It is perfect before a big event. It's safe to be performed at home. It increases the absorption of your serums by 300%, and that you can customize your treatments. And I basically agree with most of those things. I do think that cosmetic needling at home is perfectly safe. It can induce a glow. It can give you dewy skin. It is great before an event because it really infuses your skin with good ingredients if you pick the right serums. So I do agree with everything that they're saying here. Then we get to see that they are endorsed by Dr. Lee, so Dr. Shaw and Dr. Maxfield, and I can see why. Because we're stamping with this little tool, it really ensures that you're going to go cleanly in and out of the skin, and I am going to demonstrate this for you. They say that each needle is 24 karat gold, and they also say that they're hollow, and they say that they are smaller than a human hair. The thing about it is, the fact that the needles are hollow isn't actually a plus to me. I feel like we want solid needles that are as small as a human hair, and as long as the serum gets onto your skin, it's going to get into your skin because it's going to find all of those little pathways just fine. That's how we needle in office. We don't have hollow needles. So I think that both the 24 karat gold part of this and the hollow needles, I think that that's actually kind of a gimmick. In fact, gold is typically a softer metal than the metals that are used for microneedling. That's probably why they're also single use, because that metal isn't sturdy enough to withstand doing more than one treatment. It will bend or something like that. I prefer titanium needles or stainless steel needles, and those are the kind of tools that I do recommend when it comes to microneedling, or that's the type of metal that I recommend. Lastly, let's look at the ingredients. They have 2 different serums. They have a rejuvenating serum, and they also have HYDRA Soothing Serum. Now, I'm going to go through the ingredients very, very quickly with you. First of all, the very first ingredient in both of the serums is Rosa Damascena flower water. I don't love that. I'm just going to get that off right off the top. I don't love that. I'm not sure that any of us need to be infusing rose water into our skin. I know that that can be used as an antibacterial. I understand that, but I also think that it could cause irritation, and it's a potential allergen. I actually don't really understand that, and it is the first ingredient in both of their serums. Now, they go on to have some other really fantastic ingredients in their serums, namely allantoin, and they have an oligopeptide. They also have sodium hyaluronate. So overall, I would say that there's nothing wrong with these serums except for that rose water at the beginning, the very first ingredient. That's basically their base of both of their serums. So we can do better. Now, the way that I do this treatment is I bought on Amazon several of the vessels that are a lot like the ones from Qure. They look very, very similar. They're basically little stampers. Now, I tested out a few and some of them weren't great. And I did find one that I think is really, really good and I like it a lot. This one, I'm gonna link it down in the description box. It is the HYDRA needle. Now, don't get that confused and definitely check down below because there are others on Amazon. I bought this on Amazon. There are others on Amazon that were pretty bad. Like, for example, I got one called, I think, Bio Needle, and when I went to use it, the serum just poured over my face. It came out way too fast. So I've done the testing for you for these type of vessels that I could find on Amazon. Now, when I first got this, I did take a jeweler's loupe, which is basically a magnifying glass, and I inspected the needles to make sure that they all looked like they were straight, nothing was bent or anything like that. Okay, so I inspected this. The first thing that I did with this is I soaked the entire thing. I took it apart and I soaked the entire thing in 70% isopropyl alcohol. I got it out and I let it dry completely before I put 2 droppers full of my dermatology needleless serum. Now, this is part of the reason why I'm making this today, is because I know a lot of you have picked this up because the needleless serum is part of the site-wide sale that's going on right now with dermatology. They are having their, right now we're in early access and it's 30% off site-wide, and they're going to be, of course, having Black Friday, etc. But 30% off is the best discount you're gonna get from dermatology all year long. So I know a lot of you have picked this up, so I thought this would be perfect because you probably own it. Needleless serum is perfect for this and blows the Qure serum out of the water because this has peptides. It also has ceramides that are going to be good for your lipid barrier. It has sphingosine, which we have talked about before, which is such an integral part of our lipid barrier. It has cholesterol, another great component of our lipid barrier. This also has those ceramides. Ceramides are the glue that holds all of this beautiful barrier together. Very, very good for infusing into the skin. Like the Qure system, this has sodium hyaluronate, so that's going to help to hydrate and plump the skin. And then this also has niacinamide, which is going to help to brighten the skin. It's going to help with barrier function. It's going to help with oil regulation. And you know what this doesn't have? This doesn't have any fragrance at all. Better than that Qure many, many times over. The cool thing about using it with needleless serum and doing it in that routine is it's very simple to fit into your routine. So the way that this would work is that you use it once a week or once every other week, exactly like we did in that routine. So definitely check out that routine, but in a nutshell, it's a double cleanse, it's needleless serum, and then it's peptide moisturizer, and that's your night routine most nights of the week. I do have 2 nights of the week in that routine that we do a little exfoliation, but you should watch that video for that. On the nights that you use your needleless serum, you just pick a night, do your double cleanse, and you will do an infusion with your needleless serum instead of just applying it alone. Then you apply your peptide moisturizer and you're done for the night. It's that easy to fit in a cosmetic needling session. You don't have to add in a bunch of other stuff. You don't have to buy this Qure system, pay $100 a month to do it twice in that month. Use what you own. And these little vessels, this one I think was $16.99. I did get another one that was $12 that also was really, really good. I will link both of those. And I will list the one that I really didn't like so that you don't accidentally buy that one because it was really, really bad. It looked so good online, but it was not good. These are easy, they're simple. If you inspect the needles just to be extra safe, you are good to go. They are titanium needles. Some of them can also be stainless steel needles. Those are the materials I think that you should look for in a good needle. You don't need 24 karat gold. In fact, I would argue that you don't want 24 karat gold. You'd rather have stainless steel or titanium for sure. So you guys, that's how we fit in this fantastic routine. That's how we get this system, but with a much better serum and at a much better price. If I priced it out, we're talking because I think that you can use the little $16 vessel at least twice. And once you're done needling, all you do is simply rinse it with as warm a water as I can stand. Then I take it apart. I put it in 70% isopropyl alcohol for at least 10 minutes. I take it out, I let it dry completely, and then it is ready to go for the second time that I use it. So that means that the vessel costs us $8 per time, so $16 a month versus $100 a month, and we're using a serum that we already own. So I think that this is the best swap to that system, and I think that it's an improvement on that system and it's more affordable. And if this is something that you're interested in doing, this is the way to do it if you ask me. Okay, you guys, I hope that this was helpful. I hope you're having a really wonderful day. Definitely check out my dermatology video. 30% off right now, and if you are watching this video anytime past November of 2023, check the description box because I always have a discount on dermatology, so you never have to pay full price for this little serum, and this is super duper affordable. So you can always do something better than that Qure system for a lot less money. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.